and Kemist. How you guys doing?
Wagwan, wagwan, wagwan.
Mr. Vegas, Kemist, let me ask you guys, COVID is real all across the world. I'd like to know how it has impacted you guys over there in Jamaica and what you people are doing in terms of, musically even.
Yeah, you famous?
Yeah. Well, I think we're all doing the same thing, We just try to stay safe as possible, lock in, and just keep the movement to a minimum, and use the time for catch up on some homeless things.
All right.
Well, of course, we still find ways, we have the studio right behind us, so we still find ways how to do things musically, and that kind of keep us sane, because of course we're not used to being, we're artists who travel the world and perform for people, so we're not accustomed to being locked locked up in this type of way,
All right, and Mr. Vegas, we miss you here in Kenya. Why haven't you come back? Did we do something wrong?
I think when I come back to Kenya, it would have to be the right situation where we can have we can be able to provide the best performance to the people, which is essential. Yeah, man.
All right, and now that later on, of course, we have the performance. Excuse me, beg your pardon. Why do you choose, to do it this way and to do it now as well for the people, for the fans? What was the thinking behind it for both you and Kemist?
Well, of course, we know that a lot of people, cannot even leave them house and stuff like that right now. People who used to go out and people used to go to concerts and the clubs and all of that stuff. They cannot leave their houses right about now. So we just decide with their home. So from with their home, we can find ways how to reach people. Maybe this is the new norm. Maybe this is going to be the new norm, to perform for people all over the world. Just set up a stage in your house and, people just get entertained.
Yeah, definitely. The people need some upliftment right now. It's rough times for some families and some people. So anyway, we can all help for contribute anything to the world. And music is a very powerful medium. So, music heal and music can bring some good positive vibes right now to everybody who are going through them hard times. So, yeah, this keep it connected until we can get back out.
All right, and for both of you, I want to maybe take this chance to ask you guys what you've probably seen it all, and what would be your advice? Because same thing in Jamaica, same thing in Kenya, all across the world, they're up and coming artists who are, they're starting out, they've either just made their first hit song and they're wondering, how do I do a follow-up? What would be your advice, for artists anywhere across the world to continue, to have some sort of longevity in the game, to keep making the hits and to stay humble?
Well, you have to do music that can play, even 10 years, 20 years from now. That's the first thing, because if you notice the great ones, the great artists, they always have songs that last, for a lifetime or past the generation gap, bridge the generation gap. So it's essential to have, good music, and you have to love what you're doing. If you don't love what you're doing, then, you just love the hustle. If you just love the hustle, the monetary side of the music, then that might be, just a hustle. But if you really, really love the music, then the business will fall into place, So you have to do music where you have longevity.
Yeah, definitely start with the love. I agree. And from there, then, of course, hard work. We can't leave out the hard work. So after you have the love, then you have to be consistent with the productivity and the quality. I would impress on the up and coming artists to keep the quality of the music to a level where it can be received well and everything sound good. And of course, we have to keep it real and realize that we're in a different times now where music is being consumed mostly on phones and the digital media. So I would also tell the youth to keep up with them social media, make sure everything digital and all over the platforms. Yeah.
And I of course, before you know, you give a message to your Kenyan fans, and we get into the performance, I just like to what do we expect, because we, you know, we don't know when COVID is going to end, or when we're going to get into some sense of normal life. So in terms of music and everything, what can we expect from you guys?
Well, we just set up a little sound system at the house, like back in the days when people used to DJ for a sound system. And we just vibe, you understand? We just vibe and just make you feel the energy right just by your day. So you don't know myself and Kemist. You know, we just set it up like a sound system, and like you know, when we were in Jamaica as you look at youth and I try get into music, we used to just sing around a sound system, and you know, people just saw it and like what we were doing. So it's the same thing now, you know, we just set up a sound system and perform for the people.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, just like Mr. Vegas said, as a veteran, as a hit maker of the business, I am taking a whole heap of cues from him as well, and I learn a whole heap same way. So yeah, we just enjoy ourselves first and foremost, and then hopefully the energy translate to everybody else. Because dancehall and reggae music, first and foremost, is about just good vibes, good feeling, and just good energy. And I think that is what make it such a powerhouse worldwide.
All right. Well, we cannot wait to you know, keep on linking up with you. We can't wait for you to come to Kenya when all this is over, when the dust settles. We can't wait for all that to happen. But we'd like to say thank you so much for taking time, you know, to talk to us first of all, and then to put on a performance of a lifetime. And that's what we're going to go into next. But we'd like to say thank you so much from taking time during this whole crisis to just do this for us here in Kenya, and to do this for 10 over 10. We appreciate you, and more life and blessings and blessings and blessings to you.
Well, be a blessing I go get you now. So Kenya massive, stay safe, you understand? Your man, you don't know. Stay safe, wash your hand and wear a mask.
Yeah, we got one love to the Kenya people, them soon. See? Enjoy the performance.
All right, there you go. Well, like they said, even though tunaicheza man, wacha nimerudi. Najua kuna zingine, by the way hata nimetweet